Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today we've got a love reading and this one is about your person's intentions towards you. I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to intuition. You can say the name of your person out loud or in your mind to connect to them better. And then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1 or everybody who chose this white marble. Let's see what intentions does your person have in regards to you. And we've got the Page of Swords, Child, the 8 of Cups, Falseness, Knight of Pentacles, Wedding. Oh my. Pile 1. To be honest, I feel like this person has went through a progression of their feelings for you and intentions in regards to you for sure. And also their own personal evolution throughout the time that they have known you. They changed a lot, they matured a lot. They had to strip away some masks, some prejudices, some patterns of behavior, a change from the inside. That's very prominent here. But let's start from the beginning. In the past, what were you guys? I apologize for the sound, the knocking sound. I think my neighbors are breaking the wall. The neighbors above, they're trying to break a wall and it's been going on for a few hours. I'm almost getting a headache, but hopefully they will be done soon. The past energy, what were your person's intentions in regards to you? They feel quite airy to me, this person, very light-hearted, very easygoing, very almost childlike. Not too heavy. I don't feel like this person is heavy. They are gone with the wind. They might have a very heavy air element in their chart, or just who they are as a person. They are not very grounded. They're not very much about practical material things, about hard work. I feel like it's someone quite sarcastic, someone quite funny, someone witty. I'm getting very witty energy from this person. In the past, especially when you met, just the communication is very sparkly with them. It's very exciting and like almost spiky. I don't know how to explain it well. That's the feeling I'm getting. And their intentions towards you, I don't feel like they were they had big plans in regards to you in the past. It's almost like you sparked their curiosity, but there's something about them that is quite immature. I don't feel like this person was ever looking for, before meeting you and well into knowing you, I don't feel like they were looking for a serious relationship, for building with somebody, for investing into someone, into a relationship with someone. There's just something more, almost like a college student who's looking for fun, for nice conversations, for like interesting experiences, for something new. They're like a child. I'm sensing very childlike energy from them. It's what's more is that they themselves probably needed some kind of care and support and mothering subconsciously. With this Page of Swords, is just maybe the way the things they said would be quite how do I put it into words even? I don't want to say immature, but the jokes they would make, it's like high school jokes or like college jokes. That's what's coming up to mind. I don't feel any solidness to them. And in regards to this connection and love in general, very airy, very witty, funny, Like the soul of a party could be them, somebody who draws attention very fast. Even maybe the way they walk, it's very like, those people who walk and it's almost like they're jumping with every single step. That's how I would imagine them. A childhood soul. And that's exactly how they approach this connection as well, without any reservations, without much hope, and just I'm just gonna have fun. I'm just gonna explore things. I'm just going to learn a little bit about this person. They spark my attention. I'm interested in them. But for me, I feel like it could also be a self-defense mechanism in many ways, because what's happening now with this person and the intentions towards you, it's like they're trying to leave behind all of the pretense, all of the lightheartedness, all of the funny guy kind of image, or the charismatic guy, or I don't know how you call like all of those in English, the expressions of somebody who everybody knows and everybody enjoys, but then you don't take that person seriously. I feel like this person is trying to leave that image of themselves, the mask more so, the falseness. Maybe they were quite, I don't want to say secretive, but they wouldn't shy away from being a little bit flaky, being a little bit fantastical almost, I would say. Just something about them. They have a good fantasy, and sometimes maybe they would do white lies, if that's such a thing. I don't feel like it's a bad person. I don't. Maybe they have a Gemini moon, a Gemini, I don't know, sun even. Just something about them is quite cunning. Not in a bad way. How do I explain it? They might come up with a story that never existed and they would just tell it for the fun of it, That's the energy I'm getting. Like kids, they can, the first time they start lying or imagining things, or like and seeing the reaction of people if they lie. Like childhood psychology is so interesting. And that's what I'm getting from this person. Strong Gemini-ish vibe. That's the best way I can explain it. But it's not who they are, and they know it themselves, and people around them can be really easily fooled by them, by this person. But what's happening right now, it's like it's not working for me anymore. It doesn't make me happy. I don't have happy partnerships in my life. My love life sucks. I feel like that would be this person's monologue about who they are and how they approach love, and your situation as well. And it's like they want to go away, strip away everything that's not them, that's all fun and sparkles and fireworks and that childish almost nature, because it's not, they've outgrown it. At some point it was something that was helping them in their social life, was maybe giving them attention or whatever it is. Now they feel like it's just almost like I don't want to lie anymore. I don't want to pretend anymore. I want something else. I want something deeper now. I want to be a different person now. I do feel like this person is going through a serious internal change right now of how they want to be, how they feel about themselves, how they are to you. It's almost like I'm tired of this elusive, false games, and maybe that's also what I'm getting here. Pickup artists. That's they can be very crafty. They can be very talented. Those guys or girls even who I feel like for girls it's more so makeup and all of those mannerism and all of that. For guys it's their mind. Pickup guys, pickup artists. Why am I calling them pickup artists? That's how they're called? I think so. It's their mind, it's their intelligence, it's their wit that gets women interested. The compliments they give, the stories they tell. That's the case I'm getting here. It's almost like I'm done with that game. I'm done with being that person. I want to get real. I want a real relationship where two people are completely naked, metaphorically, and maybe literally in front of each other, and they are just 100% who they are, genuinely, authentically who they are. And then things get 100% easier and deeper at the same time, and simpler somehow. I feel like that's what this person wants, to get away from the old them, I would say. Future energies, the future plans and intentions in regards to you. Very solid plans. They want to offer you something real, something. What you guys? I'm getting another image here. What I just described, it was them leaving their old self. But for some of you, it could also be the environment that this person was in previously. Maybe the family patterns they were in. Maybe the friend circle, the people that surround them, they don't resonate with them anymore. They see that all that those people believe in is like false. It's not nourishing. They cannot associate themselves with the environment they used to be in. That could be the false as well here. The falseness that they want to leave behind. Yeah, the future. I keep going back because it feels important. It feels like it's significant here for those of you who want to identify if it's your person or not. The future intentions towards you are very solid. We've got the Knight of Pentacles and wedding. This person means business at this time, like coming up into the future. They're planning to offer you something serious. They want to build with you. They want commitment for sure. The Knight of Pentacles is one of the most loyal, committed cards for me. The energy of faithfulness and clarified by wedding. At least to get into a committed relationship, at most to get in a legal marriage, to build a family with you. That's what they want to offer you. Like you're worth it for them. Which is like a incredible contrast between who they used to be and where they're headed, what they want for the future. Starting with the Page of Swords and now going into the Knight of Pentacles. Like night and day. The air and earth becoming much more mature, much more real, much more focused on the future. Slow and steady. I will try to make this happen, build. I do see that they want to build with you, to invest in this connection, to lead it towards a union, stable partnership, if not marriage and family here. Something changed in them. Something is like a breaking point, like a deep internal transformation, and it's like they looked around themselves and looked inside. I feel like you caused all of it, to be honest. Looked inside and it's like, it's all fake. It's not working in real life. What I've learned, what I learned to be, what I've learned to trust, it's not practically working in life. I cannot find a stable, healthy relationship if I'm the way I am, if I continue to be the way I am, if I continue to surround myself with these people or the environment. It's all so superficial, so fake, and I'm that as well. And there's so much sadness with this Eight of Cups in the middle of this reading. So much sadness about it. I want to be out of here as soon as possible. I want to be a different person. I want to be more stable, more real, more honest, and almost like tradition and stability and security is more important for this person than ever now that they went through this transformation. Let's look at the bottom of your deck to see what was happening behind the scenes, like the background story. you were happening, or you happened for them with this Queen of Wands at the back of the deck. Yeah, just like a figure, a role model, or an archetype. You were someone who really impacted them, motivated them. I feel like they respect you tremendously, and you are a huge inspiration for them, motivation for them. They look up to you. You don't even know how much. Powerful energy. There's something like, you know, psychology of people really well. You can see deeply to the core of who the person is, and you've done the same for them. And for them it was like a cathartic experience, something that nobody else has ever made them feel, or like pushed that button, or made them. Before, I feel like they were very reluctant to change who they are and to associate with people differently. After you and throughout your interaction, you are just like a guiding light for them, a huge motivation. And you're definitely worth it for this person to invest in you, in this connection, to give to you, to build with you. Their future plans are very, very solid with this Knight of Pentacles, and wedding is the real deal. Not the games and tricks and fun that they used to, or pick-up lines, maybe, who knows, that they used to employ in other relationships. In your case, now it's getting real. Let's look at the oracle cards. This person is leaving something behind for sure. Look at this. Could be even a physical place here. We've got this card to the sea. Could be traveling, that's their intention, or relocating, or just moving on from something. Definitely from who they used to be. Something about how they interacted with people, with partners especially. It feels so wrong at this time for them. And interesting that we have this card letting go as well. All the same messages, letting go, moving on. And to be honest, usually when I would get these cards, the Eight of Cups, letting go, in any tarot reading, I would feel like this is you, relates to you. But in your case, in this case, it's something else. Might have been there are a few points in your connection that you broke up, or there were some fallouts, or this connection has stopped and you had to let go of each other. But there is more that this person is letting go and stripping away for sure. More. Something very superficial. I keep looking at these butterflies, and we had this falseness and coming back to the earth, almost to grounding themselves, letting go of all the flighty behaviors, people in their life, and I need to put down roots almost. I need to get down to basics. I need to settle. That's what they want at this point. Or they want in perspective, like in the future. Then we have this card Envy. Yeah, look at this. Something about the lowest emotions, lowest states that people get into, like that we get triggered, that get triggered in us, like jealousy, when people lie, when people are cunning, manipulations, games, falseness of any sort. I feel like that's what this people is dealing with, is forced to look at almost. Definitely that's what they're forced to look at. Victimhood as well. I feel like that's something that they used to use in relationship. At this time, it could also be that they're quite jealous of you, very possessive. And the Knight of Pentacles is the Taurus energy, and knowing Taurus people, they are very, very, what's mine is mine, and yeah. But again, very deep, almost internal work that's happening in this person, I'm sensing. I don't know why. Then we have this card Passion, and it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. This person is very, very drawn to you, and having that Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, very magnetically attracted to you. There is a lot of fire, I would definitely say, between you and them. But it's not just passion, for sure. They want more here with you, with this Knight of Pentacles and wedding. I feel like passion could be something that initially drawn the two of you to each other and kind of glued you. But now their intentions and their feelings for you are growing, and they have already grown so much here. And we have this card Milky Way and perspective. Exactly, almost like a change of perspective. The whole world turned upside down. It's like I've never seen life like this. What have I been doing all my life? Like, you expanded my vision, you showed me the real colors of things, of the environment, and I was so blind. Or they were skewed, or they were like neon, the colors I was seeing. A whole different perspective they've got on relationships now, for sure. In the past, they were just a kid. Like, take care of me while I'm having fun and joking around and coming up with funny stories. Please take care of me. And I feel like they would draw in partners who would be like moms, for example, who would have this empaths or very nurturing energy. Now, on the other hand, they're a completely different person. This doesn't often happen, so this is quite curious for me, how they would go this transition. What must have happened that triggered them so much so they would go from the Page of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very solid person, very serious. They've got the plan, they've got the vision of the future, they want to invest, they are hardworking, and they are very loyal. They want one person, the one that they see that imagery of getting married to, which is you. We are talking about you in this reading. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 1. What intentions does your person have in regards to you? It's a very loud plane, you guys. Yeah, look at this. We have this card Liberation. Again, that same theme of letting go, moving on, letting go of the patterns, of the faulty behaviors, whatever it is that they would engage in. Maybe it was like even addictions, or just, I feel like patterns that they would use for years, and it's like kind of working for them, but then when the real relationship, the love came, they're not working, they're obviously just making things worse. We've got this card Liberation, and it says breaking free from a negative attachment. They are breaking free from something here, for sure. Whatever it is. Family patterns, the role models they learned from a family, maybe, I don't know, just something unhealthy overall, something unhealthy. With this falseness in the middle of the reading, it's just superficial, maybe being very focused on the physical side of relationships and neglecting the emotional and the grounded side of things. Let's get more cards, you guys. Pile 1. What intentions does your person have in regards to you? We've got this card Fulfillment of Wishes, and it's interesting that we had the Eight of Cups in the middle of your reading, and now it's the Nine of Cups card. And you're definitely somebody who can cover the majority of their emotional needs, and that's precious for this person. I feel like making things happen with you, getting into a committed, stable relationship would be definitely a wish come true. Something that would make them very happy, on a cloud 9, for sure. And we have the Spiritual Union at the bottom of the deck. They're dreaming of you. You are the, what is the expression? End all be all. Yeah? The end of it, like the final destination, I would even say. And it's interesting that, yeah, definitely destination with so much movement and moving on energy and travel possibly. Very much focused on the future here, I feel. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 1. What intentions does your person have in regards to you? Okay, I feel like this one wants to jump out. It's the full moon in Scorpio. I was getting this Scorpionic Pluto energy here with all of the transformation and psychological change for sure. It says it's time to release negativity. Negative perception, just an example I'm gonna throw in, negative perception of women, for example, if it's a man. And all their life they used to believe that women are all for pleasure. Women are for pleasure. You can change them any day, and as long as they give you good feelings, they satisfy all of your bodily needs. You don't have to do anything for them, just say sweet words, and women are supposed to please you. Or women are, I don't know, women are all superficial, and that's what you should be with them. Something like that, which is not working. There's so many deep and loving and caring women, and just the way this person used to function in relationship, what they used to believe, how they would how they would express themselves, how they would show up. It's just all false. That's not who they are. It's just something they were taught to believe. Very negative predispositions, prejudices, beliefs, and I feel like that's exactly what they're letting go of. So many indications of that. Letting go of all of that. Which card do we get? Let's get this one from this deck. Pile 1. What intentions does your person have in regards to you? And we've got this card, enough. It's like a sentence, like it has a big meaning, deep meaning for this person and their energy, like just this word, enough. Looking at the Ace of Cups, I would even feel like this person says, enough, I'm gone, and leaving up the hill. This is what this person feels inside of them. And this card says, you were born enough. Stripping away everything that is not necessary, that is making their life more difficult, more complicated, more like all of those games and confusion and manipulations and like tricks, whatever it is. Not working, obviously not working. Leaving that behind and being just themselves. Purely themselves. With pure intentions, open heart, clarity, honesty, and humbleness. I feel like that's what they're trying to get to. So I want to get a few tea leaves, I think for you guys. Do I? Yes, I do. Since we are talking about intentions, there are some interesting messages in them, like more down to earth, but let's see. I'm gonna mix them in the back because there are like 200 of them, impossible to shuffle. But it usually works really well with shuffling unexpectedly. Surprisingly, is a better word. So pile 1, what are your person's intentions in regards to you? Okay, and the first card we've got is Forest. It says muddled, unclear thinking. Exactly with this Page of Swords. That's what this person used to be in, and look at all of these clouds around them. Not very clear about what they want, about who they are even. It's like, again, that energy of a college student or a high school person who's like, what do I do now? What do I want to experience now? But they don't have that solid, like, I know what I want, I know where I'm headed, I know that vision of the future that I want to live in, I'm going to work for it. I chose my life. With them, with who they used to be in the past, it's like all the time confused and different every day. I feel like that would something you see. Every time you see them, they would have a different mood or different ideas or like plans, and all scattered thinking and just a little bit all over the place. Look at this, oh my gosh, this is like a highlight of this whole reading, like a summary and description of this person. We've got this card rabbit, and it says too much concern with sexual matters. Again, that's what I was feeling but couldn't put into words right or eloquently enough. Just again, pick-up artists, that's why they do it. Too much concern with sexual matters, with fulfillment, with physical pleasure, putting so much energy of yours into having multiple partners or into flirting constantly. It's just, life is short, isn't it? Like, well, I guess it's just my understanding. It's easier to choose one person and perfect that relationship and just, I don't know, focusing on one thing. And this person was definitely scattered. They wanted attention, they wanted maybe to flirt with many people at once. And with this falseness, I feel like it's something they're walking away from. The superficiality, maybe with this concern with looks, with physical stuff, just superficial things again. They might be born, I feel like for some of you this person could have been born in the year of rabbit, like Chinese year of rabbit. Then we have this card archway, or archway, that's I think how you pronounce it. And it says new opportunities, possibilities and paths opening up. Yeah, I do feel like this person is really looking forward to new places, new experiences, new ways of living. With the Eight of Cups, leaving it all behind. The old self, the old environments, the old beliefs, and moving to a better place. Like we have this arc, and it leads to maybe like a garden or some beautiful, peaceful place. This, the new opportunities, the possibilities, it's something that they want, and it's definitely connected to you. Then we have this card Stork, and it says news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Interesting. I feel like for some of you this person might have evolved so far now that they want a family, like a real family, and to grow their family, to bring new people into the world, maybe to have children, especially if they're older and at the age that they're already considering it. With this wedding, the Knight of Pentacles. I'm thinking of the Stork card in Lenormand French deck. It's the card of settling, putting roots, having children, of arriving at that destination place and nesting there. Wonderful energy. And then we got this card Bird Perched, and it says waiting for news, package, letter. Could be that this person is planning to reach out to you, to maybe send you something physically or online, to communicate to you somehow, with you somehow, or waiting for news from you, keeping an eye on you, like what's going on with this person, wanting to know more about your life, where you're at, whether you're single or not still, if this is a separation, of course, because we had that jealousy card as well. And then we have this card Fan. It says romance, celebration, party. Yeah, and celebration, I just instantly looked at this wedding. Romance and celebration, what can you celebrate? Like a combination of those two energies, like a wedding, a romantic date at least. Definitely focused on the future with you here and leaving an old behind, focusing on new opportunities, on building, I would say. So this is all I have for you, Pile 1. I hope this was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello, my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this orange marble. Let's see what intentions does your person have in regards to you. And we've got the Star, Journey, the Emperor, joyfulness, the Tower, and constancy. Pile 2. To be honest, it could very well be the case of long distance relationship here. In the past especially, because I'm getting you guys, I apologize for the knocking sound. My neighbors on top, I think they're breaking the wall. And hopefully this will stop soon, because I'm almost like I have a headache from this nagging sound. Anyway, let's go back. The past energy, what were this person's intentions towards you? You are very desirable but distant dream of theirs. It's, there is this feeling like knowing that somewhere out there is a beautiful person or beautiful place that you absolutely adore, and it inspires you, but it's just so far and unreachable. There's this yearning energy I'm getting here for some reason. Again, could be long distance relationship, could be just something separating the two of you. But this person admires you very much, they respect you very much. Everything about you is so beautiful for them, so irresistible, and hits just the right spot, I would say. Your ideals in life, your principles, your morals, where you are headed, whatever you are doing in life, how you present yourself into the world, the way you look, everything about you is just ticks all of those boxes for this person, I would say. The only thing is you are out of their reach for some reason. They are far away, you are far away. Life got in the way, some obstacles are between the two of you, and it's like, I need to journey to this person, I need to travel to them, or they need to travel to me. We need to cut the distance between each other. But you're definitely their dream and their biggest wish, and there's this hopeful energy I'm getting from the past. They were really hoping to reconnect with you, to be closer to you, to see you possibly. A lot of hope is present here, very positive energy, spiritual connection for sure. They might even see you online, like in public eye. You might be doing the same, like YouTube, or maybe you post a lot, like your pictures. Just the image of you, they see a lot of you somehow. But like they see you online, your pictures, the recordings, but they cannot see you face to face or touch you like 3D, not close. I don't know, you guys, doesn't resonate with you, probably not your reading. Don't watch this video, don't waste your time. Choose another pile or another video altogether, as I always say, just to make sure we're on the same page. Yeah, what's happening right now? What are the intentions in regards to you? And as I was talking about the distance, the plane is flying and it's so loud. My gosh, very loud this time. The intentions towards you right now, I feel like this person has they're trying to fix the material side of their life, the practical side of their life. Maybe their money, their career is they're trying to get it in order. And something about their career or whatever they're doing is making them happy right now. The way maybe they've achieved some sort of success here, maybe they've accumulated some amount of money or got a position somewhere, a job. I feel like almost like this person is celebrating something here, or at least feeling very, very proud of themselves. I've done it, I've achieved it, I'm so happy, yay. That's the feeling I'm getting about them. And also quite a solid, very solid energy from them. Like they're not playing around, they're very hard working, and that's who they want to be for you. For you to rely on them, for you to see them, especially if you're a woman, as a provider, as a like a rock, stable person in your life that you can depend on. But there's just something that they've just achieved or about to achieve, or they're working on it, that is like there's this giddy almost energy in them. I feel good about myself. I feel good about where I am in life, about whatever I'm achieving, about my success. I see things going uphill for me, and that somehow connects to you, to this connection. Maybe that's how they want to see you. They want your respect. They want you to appreciate how hard they are working, how focused they are on the final goal, how diligent they are. Very important. Their image of like the portrait that they're trying to paint in your head is very important for them, for you to see them highly, for you to respect them. It gives them great joy and the sense of satisfaction. But the future energies, you guys, what are their intentions? It's almost as though they want to break down the stability in their life, the constancy in their life that was faulty, the faulty foundation of some sort. Maybe it relates to your connection and how it's been going so far. Maybe it relates to something that in this separate life, but there's some foundation, something that has been lasting for a very long time, but it's not working for them anymore. And they want to break it all down completely. Take off the masks that they've been wearing at some point, and start building anew. I want to clarify this for some reason, you guys. Give me a second. Give me just a second. What is this tower about for pile 2? It's almost like that feeling of being excited, but then feeling like cold feet I'm getting about before a big change in their life. It's like they're a little bit scared, but at the same time they know that this change needs to happen. The breakdown of some kind of stability, of some kind of security in their life. They need to make that decision and change something about something that was lasting. Maybe the dynamic you had together, or their living situation. Also, it's somehow connected to money, to work, and to traveling, to making a choice of some sort. Maybe it's about traveling to you, or relocating, or making a big drastic change in their life. That's important. They're scared to make it, but they almost like it needs to happen. If it's their intention, and it is lying in the position of the future intention, they need to do it. And it's like they're trying to be rational about it and more logical. We've got the King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. And the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, a strong energy of movement, of taking control of their life finally. Another plane. You guys, something about traveling is very prominent here again and again. And setting a new foundation, breaking free from something, breaking through, I would even say. Again, maybe relocating, maybe starting anew with you, breaking down the faulty foundation, whatever is not working for them anymore, not serving them, and moving forward. You know, sometimes when you draw a tower, especially for a relationship reading, it carries a negative connotations, it carries a negative energy more often than not. But in your case, I'm getting a very positive energy from this card, especially it being clarified with this constancy. It's like breaking down something that is not, that should have been broken down years ago, should have been dealt with back then. They're ready to do it, and it feels positive, although it's drastic, although it might change their whole life completely, like a radical big shift. Maybe relocation again is not something easy and light-hearted and you just do it on a whim. Okay, I'm traveling to Africa tomorrow. You have to prepare for it. You have to have the money, have whatever it is, plans, documents, and it feels like a thunder, and the earth living like behind their feet, like moving, all of those expressions. But again, it feels very positive to me. As much as it can be hard, it's just so right. That's what I feel. Oh, anyway, I don't know why I got carried away a little bit. Let's look at your oracle cards. There's so much love here, you guys. There's so much love. Where do I even start? Let's start here. We've got this card, breathe. It could have been that there was a point of pause or stagnation in your connection and this person was trying to recuperate, quiet down the outside sound, noise, that's what I wanted to say, and find the truth within them, find that quiet, that peace, and center themselves, because the Emperor that we have in the middle of this reading, of the spread, is a very centered, is a very structured, stable energy of clarity, of purpose, of goals, of working towards the final aim. I feel like this person needed their time, especially if they were kind of absent from your life or not as active as usually. Yeah, just needed to recuperate, I would say. And then we have this card, worth waiting for, and it says divine timing is at work in your love life. Whatever is happening between you guys, break up, separation, long distance, whatever it is, you are worth it. You are worth every single sleepless night, every single painful, memory experience, every single moment they felt alone, whatever it is, you are worth it for them. Every single day they had to work really hard. It's all worth it. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. And with this Emperor, it's like no quavering, what's the word? Like very, very solid about what they want, the future that they want, and I'm getting like a very stable, hard-working energy about them. I know our time will come, almost, that's the feeling, that's something they would say to you. I know you're worth it, I know you're worth fighting for. Whatever is happening is just the matter of time, or maybe overcoming the obstacles, or whatever situation in the world, or traveling, whatever it is, but you are worth it in the end. Like, yeah, totally focused and certain. I don't see any confusion in this person. It's almost like a matter of getting things done, fixing things, getting things done. Whatever it is, the work, the paperwork, the traveling, the... I don't know, really, fixing their living situation. Yeah. Then we got this card, love. So what is the intention? Is just to love you, to be with you, to admire you, to finally be closer to you, to experience all of those emotions all over again. There's a lot of love here. And it's very honest. I don't feel like if you received like confessions from this person of their love, definitely don't doubt them. Very honest. And then we have this card, third chakra, or Archangel Chamuel, Chamuel, and it's the, what is it? It's the solar plexus chakra. It's all about confidence. It's all about building their self-esteem, building up their self-esteem. And with this Emperor again in the middle of the reading, they had to do something to feel better about themselves, in their own eyes, to see them as a successful person, as established person, somebody who has achieved something, who has something to offer you. I feel like that's what they were working on, or trying to get to, that image of, again, a provider, or like a very wise, mature, stable archetype, almost like a father figure. I don't know how to explain it well. Feeling good about themselves is important for them in your connection. For example, if it's a man, if they didn't have any money, they might have been very confused, and I don't know if I can make this work, keep this person in my life. So they try to improve their money, for example, or living situation, or like living conditions. take it as it resonates. And then finally we have this card, DNA or karma. And it's incredible, I have just noticed, you guys, out of all of the cards, and there are 78 tarot cards in a traditional deck. We are using this one. This deck. 78 cards. I usually use just 3. I'm very minimalistic in my readings. And all of your cards are major arcana. The Star, the Emperor, and the Tower. Incredibly significant connection that you are in with this person. You were meant to meet in this lifetime for sure. It was either planned, or it's definitely a connection where you have soul ties and some things to accomplish together that you are still to do yet. And that's why I don't feel like this person is even considering of letting go. Definitely not. Not even entertaining that thought. It's like, we are tied. Definitely desire to build with you, to I keep looking at the snakes that are intertwined, and I keep feeling like you have a common mission with this person somehow, a common mission, a common path of maybe to accomplish something together. And it's not necessarily the all cheesy, like have a family, a home, a white Labrador and 3 kids. It's something bigger than that. Starting your reading with a star, it's something more. It's something more unconventional, I would even say. Very tied together you are with them. Might even feel like a family when you met, like just almost like we are related, like we have the same lineage, even though you might have been from different races or countries or nationalities, but it feels so familiar, and we are made of the same stuff. And what did we have at the bottom of the deck? We've got the 3 of Swords, the background story. Might have been a case of separation, or just things not working out for you very easily in this connection, and it caused you both a great deal of pain and heartache and disappointment. But still, I don't feel like this person is lavishing in the sadness or pain. They're very much focused on practical stuff that needs to be done. So you reunite, so things get better. It is worth waiting for, not giving up. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 2. What intentions does your person have in regards to you? We've got this card, Third Eye Chakra. Again, that powerful spiritual bond. Seeing the situation for what it is, connecting with each other strongly, intuitively, spiritually. It's as though this person is trying to foresee how things can unfold, what should be done, like the optimal way of fixing things, just to predict somehow, to figure out. And again, look at this, at the bottom you have this card, disruption, which is the energy of the Tower again. Something must fall down, something must get destroyed, like a radical shift must happen in their life before you come together. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What are your person's intentions in regards to you? We've got this card, 9 of Hearts, and it says fulfillment, harmony, protection. Beautiful. It's like the 9 of Cups energy. Wonderful. And I'm also getting like a combination of the 9 of Cups with earthy, grounded energy here, with this protection, and the tree on this card. It's like being together with you, having this stability, this harmony and balance in this connection. This commitment would make them really happy. It would be like a fulfillment of their wishes. Definitely protection with the Emperor in the middle of your reading. They want to be somebody who can protect you, who can be your shoulder to lean on. A very stable energy in your life. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 2. What intentions does your person have in regards to you? We've got this card, full moon eclipse, which is coming up quite soon, you guys. Is it? Yes, it is. Now we have the new moon on the 30th of April in Taurus, and then we have the full moon eclipse in Scorpio 2 weeks later. And it says conclusions are within reach, so the middle of May might be quite important if you're watching this now, like real time, not few years into the future. Then if you hadn't, disregard this message or look for the closest full moon eclipses in your time, like 2023, 24, that's your case. But definitely coming to conclusions. It's almost like a breaking point is just around the corner, that climax, that the point of no return. It's almost like a decision is about to be made, and they're about to make this radical shift in their life with this tower. And they're coming like this, I see now what needs to be done with this conclusion. And at the bottom we have new moon in Scorpio, and it says work through your fears. This person has doing it, definitely doing it, if they haven't done already, because I'm seeing a lot of solid energy about them. And the fear could be related to the change that they're coming up to. Remember, I was feeling that excited but a little bit scared of what's to come, of what they need to do now. Break something down, shift their life somehow, relocate, whatever it is. A little bit scared, like giddy and cold feet, mixture of emotions. Pile 2. What intentions does your person have in regards to you? We've got this card, enough. Oh my gosh. This card also came out for the first pile. It's so interesting. It's like people are growing. Like it could be like a collective energy right now, leveling up and starting to believe in themselves. Letting go of all of the prejudices and self-deprecating thoughts, negative attachments to whatever other people describe them as. And it says, you were born enough. Yeah, and remember, with that solar plexus chakra, working on their self-esteem, of that, being proud of living, like just being. I'm completely whole and complete on my own. It's almost like I can achieve anything, being proud of themselves, feeling good in their own skin, not doubting their abilities. I feel like that's what this person is working on. Self-confidence, self-esteem, not trying to be somebody that they are not. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card, perspective, and it says, a calm and clear mind is free to see differently. And it's so interesting that this man or a woman, who is it? Could be a man or a woman, sitting on a hill and looking at a lighthouse far away, or like by the sea. It's almost like with the star card. I'm getting this distance energy very much, you guys. Distance, or yearning to be somewhere else, or traveling to somebody, like seeing in perspective, seeing from far away, looking from far away. So you guys, I also want to get tea leaf cards for you, because I did it for the first pile, and I'm going to shuffle them in the back, because there are too many cards, like 200, that they are impossible to shuffle, and then I will pull a few for you. Pile 2. What intentions does your person have for you in regards to you? this is enough. Oh, such beautiful cards, but we'll get to them. Look at this. The first card we have is Crown, and it says honor and respect will come to you. Absolutely what I was getting with this Emperor. Trying to achieve something, maybe the CEO position, maybe create a fabulous blooming business that gives them lots of money in abundance. Maybe, I don't know, getting some kind of accreditation, just some sort of success and authority, and maybe going public about something. Honor and respect, that's exactly what this person really wants to achieve, and it's very much connected to you and your relationship. Then we have the month of the year, and it's March. Interesting. It could be the month that one of you was born, so we could have Pisces or Aries people here, and it's interesting that the Emperor is also the energy of Aries. Then we have Rat, and it says someone working against you behind your back. Interesting. It could be related to the difficulties that this person is dealing with. Maybe dealing with difficulties at work, or with people who are very difficult. Like, I don't want to say enemies, but there are always those difficult people that we deal with, and it takes a lot of our energy, and it could be a family, could be just a relative, could be somebody that they're working with, like a partner, whoever it is. I feel like they're trying to keep their head above the water, stay in their dignity, and persevere through it. Yeah, someone is working behind your back. Maybe that's something that delayed you two getting together because people didn't want you to come together, for example. Maybe there's somebody mean or cunning, and like somebody who would say to them, that person, so you, is below you, you shouldn't pursue them, or something like that, give up already, something like that, like whispering into their ear. Could be the case, I'm feeling. Then we've got this card Sun, and it says happiness and well-being. Yeah, that's all they want for you, definitely. And again, the Sun is the energy of the solar plexus chakra. To experience this joy, this happiness, this fulfillment together. Maybe the summertime is significant for the both of you, or they're planning something for the summertime. Oh my gosh, you guys, we have this card Star, which is something like twice confirmation. We had the tarot card Star, and then the tea leaf card Star, and it says guaranteed success. Fantastic. Yeah, that's what this person is all set on, focused, laser focused on. Success, not only in their own endeavors, in their job, in their work, in their career, but also with you. You're worth waiting for them. You are worth building this future and drastically changing their life for. I love this energy. It's like that dream that you have in your heart, in your soul, in your whole being since you're little, and you just cannot give it up for the life of you. Just, you cannot. You'll do anything to achieve it because it's just so vivid in your mind, and your emotions are so powerful when you think of it. I feel like that's how they see you and your future. I must make it happen. Then we have this card Cobweb, and it says protected from negative forces beyond your control. And it's nice to see, because remember we had this rat and an information of someone working against them behind their back. It's almost like this person has been trying to make sure that there are no more obstacles, no more people who get in the way, no more difficulties in any way. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Yeah, to eliminate everything that is like a faulty foundation that can be shaken by maybe something that happens in the world, by economical difficulties and changes, upheavals. I need to make sure that we are solid and we are headed to the future feeling secure. That's why success needs to happen here. I hope I'm making sense. I hope so. Then we have this card Lily, and it says spiritual love. I absolutely love all of these tea leaf cards I pulled for your deck, for your pile. for you guys. So powerful. The crown, sun, star, and then Lily with the spiritual love. Definitely a soul tie, a soul connection. You were meant to meet. You maybe planned to meet in the past life. You have some business that needs to be accomplished, and it's just so beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, I said business. Something, I should say. It's not really business. It's more gentle and loving and spiritual. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the answers that you needed, the clarity that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose the seashell. Let's see what intentions does your person have in regards to you. And we've got the Star, Fortune, Ace of Swords, Fool, 5 of Wands, and Despair. Pile 3. In the past, I'm seeing this person looking forward to the future. Something happening in the future. Oh, I'm sorry guys, that's my squeaky chair. Something happening in the future that will bring them either abundance, either success, or just this feeling of a dream come true, whatever it is. Maybe it's related to their career, maybe it's related to the practical side of things, just a compensation of some sort, an improvement, an opportunity coming their way. With the Star, it's a big wish, a huge dream that they were very hopeful about, and it's somehow connected to you. Maybe they needed money, maybe they needed to achieve something to be with you. With this Fortune, it's like luck, either waiting for luck or waiting for some kind of opportunity and improvement of some sort. But definitely looking forward to the future. This person was very excited about the future. It was inspiring them, it was motivating them, it was making them feel hopeful and very good energy. Some kind of breakthrough in life. Some sort of... how to explain it well? They had a big vision. They had a big vision for themselves and with you. Somehow it would affect their relationship with you. But what is happening right now? It feels either that there was a breakup, or this very difficult conversation that you had together, or like very harsh words were said and very blunt. I'm seeing almost like a clear cut and distrust. It's like I cannot trust this situation right now, and I feel like it's present on both sides. Very cold energy I'm getting, like very logical, very rational and cold. This is not mushy, heart, cheesy, romantic feelings here. Nothing like that. At this point it's like maybe you said that you don't want to be with them anymore, you don't love them anymore, or maybe some criticizing was going on back and forth, and it's like the trust has I don't want to say it's broken now, but it's just very cold. Like I'm getting a cold, distant energy. I'm not seeing two people connecting heart to heart emotionally at this time. It's like almost like this person doesn't see me as trustworthy or as their friend anymore, at least as someone who wants the best for them. Like two people on the opposite barricades, two people who are on different teams, in different like at war, like different trenches, opposite trenches, and there is no warmth between them, obviously. logically, there is no warmth. It's like you are the opponent. Yeah, you are the opposite of me, like contrasting, cold energies I'm getting here. I don't know how to explain it better. And it's very verbal. It's like either somebody made a very drastic decision here, like I'm done with this is not working for me, like a clear cut, or there was a communication that is very harsh, very blunt, very full of criticism, and like very sharp, bare truth came out, and again, no sugarcoating whatsoever. It was very difficult to take, like a hit to the heart for the both of you, I feel. And again, you guys, if that doesn't resonate with you, nothing has been similar so far, probably not your reading, choose another pile. Don't waste your time, don't watch this video, another pile, another video altogether. So just to make sure we're on the same page. So that's the present energy. I feel like this person, I don't feel like it feels painful. I don't feel like they're happy with what's going on right now between the two of you, or indifferent. Not at all. It feels almost like they want to say more. They want to justify themselves. They don't want you to see them as an enemy, or as somebody you could possibly hate or detest somehow, or see as like a horrible human being. Just this kind of coldness and injustice, and yeah, let's go into the future. This person is expecting even more confrontations in the future. I don't feel like they expect peace and communication and softness between the two of you. They expect you to butt heads, to get into conflict or miscommunication. With this Five of Wands, it's the energy of clashes, of two people trying to get to the same goal but using different means, and that creates tension and pressure and just not being able to work together, almost. That's what I'm getting here. And this makes this person so desperate, so uncomfortable, and I don't feel like they want to fight you, to be honest. They don't want to fight you. They don't want to argue with you. They are not comfortable in this. They're quite desperate and sad that this is happening, that you don't understand each other, or that you're not in harmony and in peace together. Could be the ego battles, misunderstanding because of the ego perceptions and desires. Could be like a competitive power games here between you and them. That's like draining the both of you, I'm sensing here. And again, it's like something that this person is again anticipating for the future, the position of their future intentions. Having the Five of Wands, it's like, I don't think things will get much clearer. If I try to persuade this person or make them see my point of view, I feel like we are going to fight again. We are going to get into this back and forth firing at each other. Or just not being on the same page at all. Definitely not enjoying it. I don't feel like this person is enjoying what's going on. Let's look at the back of the deck to see the background story here. Page of Swords. Something about communication is really going wrong. It's either you both, something is missing in the communication, maybe it's online communication, and the real meaning behind the words is just evaporates. Like, you know, sometimes you want to say one thing and it's understood completely differently if you write that in a like text message or email or whatever it is. But this Page of Swords is just not the most mature, not the most clear, down to point communication happening. It's either blaming that's happening constantly, or like blaming the other person, or just being agitated and anger bubbling up here a little bit. I'm sensing almost like passive-aggressive words or statements are coming through, and it's making this person feel so uneasy inside. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Look at this. But nevertheless, whatever is going on between the two of you. I feel like they're very attached to you, very attached, very emotionally attached to you, almost like they depend on you, on your attitude, on the way you see them, on the way you perceive them. It's very important for them. First card we've got here is the fork in the road. I do feel like this person is lost at this point. They have no idea what's happening with you in the future, what can be done, what would be the best choice here, which path they should follow, where should they go, what should they do. It's like very confused. Almost like, what now? Where from here? Where do we go? And a little bit of sadness and desperation is I'm sensing in them. Then we've got this card, appreciation. Yeah, you guys. It's almost like this person just wants you to show a little bit more acceptance of them, and to see all sides of them, not just something you're not happy with, you know. And they're very, very drawn to you physically, especially, very much. They're in awe of you. You inspire them very much, just like with the Star card. Like a role model you are for them. And when you are arguing, or when you don't understand each other, or when you don't trust them and see only the bad in them, it's like, this is so not right. Then we have this card, very soon, and it says, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. There's almost this hasty energy in this person that I'm getting. Oh, I just got so dizzy for some reason. Maybe that's literally this person's head is going around, not being able to tell what to do now. So much is happening, so much tension here, misunderstanding, or cold energy between the two of you, very uncomfortable. And it could be that this person is very rushed, like, I have to do something now. There's this agitation and a desire to make things right, to shift your situation to something else, to somehow change it. Because where you are right now, they're not happy. They're not happy. Looking forward to some breakthrough, to improvement. Then we have this card, oath. Yeah, I do feel like this person is very, very attached to you. They don't want to lose you. They feel like... I apologize, you guys. My neighbors are doing the construction and drilling and like hammering things. The noise. Yeah, I do feel like they're very loyal to you, and they would like to be by your side, to be closer to you. And it's difficult for them to break this attachment. Very difficult. It's as though they saw the future with you and they got so loyal to it, so dedicated to it, that what's going right now, what's going on now, it's just, this picture doesn't, it doesn't match with what they had in their mind before. This is not right, almost like they would say what's happening. And then we have this card, stone people or vigilance. Yeah, I feel like that's the both of you at this point. Very strong personal boundaries, not showing any emotions, not opening up. I can't speak by the third pile. Not softening up their heart. Two people are very much knives on knives. Very sharp, very spiky, like two hedgehogs with each other, with this Ace of Swords and Foe, especially, like, don't come close at this time, I'm gonna shoot. Just very discerning and like not leaving the benefit of the doubt for each other, especially you, to be honest. I don't know why, and I'm not judging you in any way. I feel like this person is getting the harder end of the stick, the more difficult. They are feeling worse than you, to be honest. That's just what I'm feeling. Of course, everybody can... I feel like many people will say, no, I'm totally heartbroken. They are the one in the wrong. But I do see a lot of self-defense here, a lot of combative energy between the two of you. Combative with this Five of Wands and like protecting yourself. I don't want to get hurt anymore. That's what both of you would say right now. But let's get more cards, you guys. Pile 3. What intentions does your person have in regards to you? I feel like this one wants to come out. It kept falling out of the deck. And we have this card, Jewel Within a Teardrop. It says appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. Did we have another appreciation card? Yeah, look at this. To be honest, I feel like it's a cry for this person to see them fully, to appreciate what they're bringing towards you, maybe how they're trying, the good side of them. It's like powerful message here of I'm not that bad, almost. I'm not all that bad and horrible of a person and whatever you try to make me look. I don't know, you guys, why it's coming through, but it is. Definitely feeling very spiritually, emotionally connected to you. And at the bottom of this deck we have this card, Eternal Love. Such a happy, bright card comparing to this whole situation, this chaotic, messy point in time we are in right now. And in this card, Eternal Love, it says happiness, harmony, fulfillment. That's what they truly want. That's what, like, the main goal and dream here. Let's get some more cards, you guys. Pile 3. What intentions does your person have in regards to you? And we've got this card, Balance. Yeah, for things to come, for justice to come, for things to be done, for things to be corrected, misunderstandings to be corrected, for you to feel balance and peace and harmony between the two of you. More equal give and take, more understanding. It's very, very uncomfortable. I feel like this person is all angsty and desperate about the current situation with this Ace of Swords, 4, 5 of Wands, despair. Very unhappy. They just want to feel peaceful with you. They want you to come to peace. And also at the bottom of the deck, look at this, we have the Spiritual Union card. That's what they ideally would want to have with you. Not this distrust, coldness, desperation, misunderstanding. What other intentions does this person have for you, pile 3? What intentions does your person have for you? And we've got this card, Full Moon Eclipse, and it says conclusions are within reach. Yeah, again, for this almost like war or madness to wrap up, to end. That's what they want between you and them. Just to come up to arrive to some kind of conclusion, understanding, closure, harmony between the two of you. It's almost like, why does it even matter who is wrong or who is right here? Let's just I don't know, leave it all behind. What other intentions does your person have in regards to your pile 3? Look at this. Another very dark and gloomy and sad card. It says broken dreams. Only you can accept or reject your dreams. And looking at this woman, she has this broken egg, the imagery, and the mirror in front of her is broken. There's so much sadness and disappointment and just heartbreaking energy in this card. Like all I was dreaming about, hoping for with the star being the first card in your spread. It's not working out. What do I do now? Just feels very very disappointing. Yeah, I feel like that's the stage your person is in. I had big dreams, big hopes for this connection, I feel they would say. And at the bottom of the deck we have this card, Forgiveness, and it says hurt blocks our light. That's exactly what the situation needed in any form. Forgiveness, some softness, some gentleness. It could be that they want your forgiveness about something, your understanding, your benevolence and kindness towards them. And again, I'm not judging you guys. Might sound like I'm making you sound like a horrible person. Not at all. We all have reasons to be a certain way, to make certain decisions. I'm not judging you at all. I'm always trying to be neutral. So let's get a few tea leaf cards, you guys, and I'm gonna shuffle them in the back because there are like 200 cards and they're impossible to shuffle traditionally. So let's see. Pile 3, what intentions does your person have in regards to you? Okay, and we've got ear, and it says good news. It's almost again with this Ace of Swords in the middle of your spread. It's like this person is looking out, almost like waiting. Are we going to make up? Are we going to make this, create peace? Is there any communication coming in? Almost like paying attention to you and almost like to your mood towards them. Waiting for good news, waiting for some kind of resolution, for closure, for peace, for information again. Being very like attuned to you. I want to go in order, but these cards keep missing. Then we have this card, Frying Pan, and it says trouble, accusations. Oh my gosh, this is like an emphasis of this whole reading, like epitome. Trouble, accusations. It's exactly the energy I'm getting between the two of you. You are wrong because you're doing that. You are not doing enough. You should be trying more. Whatever it is. You've done that in the past and now I cannot trust you. It's like constant criticism. That's exactly what I was getting in the beginning of this reading. As soon as I opened the cards, like that uncomfortable, unsettling feeling that you want to escape almost, because it's uncomfortable to constantly hear somebody not being happy with you or pointing out how bad of a person you are or that you're not accomplishing something, whatever it is. Yeah, accusations and trouble. I feel like this makes this person very uncomfortable. And then we've got this card Clouds, and it says temporary problems. It's nice to see. Probably this person is trying to think of this as something that is going to pass, like a cloudy weather, like a storm between the two of you. Like hopefully it's not gonna last how we feel about each other right now, what's going on, the state of things. Hopefully things will look up, the sun will come. Then we've got this card Dark Man, and it says dealings or a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. Could be your person if it's a man. Somebody you're inquiring about, this is a dark person, like a significator of your person. Or could be somebody else in the picture as well here. Then we've got this card Staff, and it says you will be taken care of in difficult times. Very interesting. Maybe there's something that they want you to know, or for you to understand that they will not leave you, that they will not betray you, or whatever it is. Especially with this card Oath, it gives me a solid energy of loyalty, of faithfulness, of keeping their word, even if in the past at some point they didn't deliver on something they said they would, or their words and actions didn't match. Just feels like now they want you to believe them, to trust them, and to see that they will help you when you need it, when you need help, when you need support. Then we have this card Horseshoe, and it says good luck. Yeah, it's almost like that's all they're hoping for, especially with this card Fortune and the star in the beginning of your reading. It's like I just need a little bit of help from the universe, a little leg up, a little like an opportunity to come my way. Because it just feels like currently things are going against them. And also you are. Yeah. And the final card is Bouquet. And it says compliments from an admirer. Very interesting. Maybe they're planning to come up with saying something nice to you, or complimenting you, or telling you how much you mean to them, regardless of what's happening, regardless of whether you are mad at them or not. Just sprinkling some love and kind of encouragement and support your way, and saying how much you mean to them. Or maybe sending you flowers with this card Bouquet. Maybe it's a very literal expression of a compliment. Yeah, just there's some humbleness I'm getting from this person that's just so endearing, at least to me. I don't know. So yeah, this is all I have for you guys. Pile 3, I hope this was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.